All right, this review is going to be on this 66-pound anvil from Vevor. Now they sent me this just to give my honest review on this. I mean, pretty much pulling it right out of the box, it is definitely a heavy anvil, 66 pounds. Now there are definitely way heavier anvils out there, but for the price, I think this would work just fine for like if you're getting into like just starting to learn how to maybe blacksmith. Now I'm not a blacksmith, but I thought it would be nice to have something like this in my shop. There's times I want to, you know, bend a piece of metal or hit something on a nice solid surface to bend it. And so you have this whole surface here compared to, like, there was times I used to use my vise and all I had was this little small spot back here. This definitely should work a lot better. Than I even have the horn in the front if I need that rounded part in the front to use that to help bend stuff. There's no spots on it to hook it to my bench, but I did see where some people will try to run like a chain around this and then bolt the chain down to the bench or bolt it down to like a big, huge, heavy stump or something if they want to put this more in the center of your garage. So like I said, it would work really nice to either bend a piece of metal, or if you actually were getting into the blacksmith and heating your metal up, you should be able to easily get into trying to make knives or something like that on something like this. I mean, you can, here's my sledgehammer. You can just hear how good and solid that is. I mean, I can take this little copper wire, because I don't have nothing to heat metal up with, but that copper, and just smack on that. Now I got the copper on there, but right there, that is what the copper wire looks like now. I'm smacking it on there. It does have two different holes here on top. They call this the Hardy hole, and they call this the Pritchell hole. And I'll give you some measurements of them. The square hole here is about, really, it looks like it's like a 3/4 of an inch by 3/4 of an inch. So 3/4 by 3/4. Pretty much exactly. And the hole seems pretty even down in there. And then the round circle is, let's say about, it's a little harder to measure a round circle. It looks like that's about 5/8 of an inch. And then your striking surface here, the flat surface, is 10 5/16. And it is, say, about 3.5 inches wide, just a little less than 3.5 inches wide. And then the full length of this is about 17 3/8. The horn itself, we'll go from where it's rounded out to there, looks like about 5 3/4. Up to here is a little less than 7 inches, maybe 6 7/8. Definitely recommend this for somebody just getting into bending metal, or if you just want this to have a nice flat surface in your workshop. Definitely seems like a nice 66-pound anvil. Hope this review helped you out.